my name's Philip Andrea. I look after Cornwall and Plymouth regions. I've got 2 now. Been with the business since day 1, so nearly 4 years now, since I took on the first franchise. So I was the first franchisee within Kitchen Makeovers. So I've been looking at franchises that were available. So I kept coming back to this, like I want to get back into like the building industry. I was a tiler by trade years ago, so I wanted to get back into that. And then I don't even know how I found them, but I think I was just searching online, come up on one of the websites, I saw them advertised, and they're based in Hertfordshire. Obviously I live in Cornwall, but I did live in Hertfordshire for quite a while before that. Some of my family, my brother still does. So I thought this seems quite interesting. So got in touch, and then we just arranged to meet up. They explained that they had just franchised the model. And you know, because I asked the usual questions, is there franchisees I could speak to and stuff like that, and they said we haven't got anyone yet, it's just us and our statistics that you can go off, but we'd love to meet you. So I thought, yeah, this is a real, you know, risk in essence, because it's like these guys have only just started, but I really like the business model. I love the fact that there was no showrooms, so you didn't have all that overhead to worry about and staffing it. And just the way that we discussed it on the phone, it sounded great. And that was that. And then I obviously arranged to meet them in a pub in Hertfordshire. And I can't remember now, I should get the name of it. And it was just really funny, because I got down there and it was like, you know, obviously they had no head office, and got down there and it was like, you know, Will, Matt come in, shake hands, and then we're talking about the products. I said, look, the one thing for me, I have to believe in a product. So, you know, are we going to go somewhere to see? I still at this point didn't know they didn't have a showroom. And Matt was like, hold on a second. And he went back to the van, got a load of sample bags out, come into this pub like, you know, some dodgy deal, drops them down, starts pulling them out. But I loved the product straight away. I was like, these are really lovely doors. You know, I knew a bit about kitchens before I got into this, just from, you know, doing my own properties up and stuff, and having been a tiler years ago. And I knew what I was looking at was a great quality product. So, and I think the thing that really convinced me, I guess, was just how nice they were. Like, I really built rapport with them, and we just got on well, and I thought, I want to be part of this journey, you know? So that was that. And then it was a case of getting the funds together, but they gave me time for that and helped me and guided me as well. And then the rest is history. You know, I mean, obviously in the early days, they did have a lot more time, you know, for me in particular, because I was the first franchisee for a little while. So, you know, it was almost daily that I could pick up the phone and this and that. As more franchisees come on board, that kind of, I would never say it was lost, because they will always answer your calls, they're always there for you, they'll always come back to you in a timely manner. You know, you'll never get ignored by them, they're just wicked to work with. So, you know, that's been great. And now they've got on Jonathan, who I knew as the rep from BA. He was my rep for quite a while. Really had a good rapport with him back then, so I was really excited when they got him on board, and now it's kind of taken it to that level where that time is all freed up again, and you know, it's and they've put a lot of systems and processes and, you know, support in place. So in terms of a support structure as a franchise, you know, I haven't owned another franchise company, so I can't really comment what they're like, but you know, I say that I'm completely supported. Anything I need, any questions I've got, you know, as a group, we can talk to each other. We've got, you know, WhatsApp or a Google chat group for different subjects. But if you've got an issue about something and someone's on there that's got more knowledge than me in certain fields, and I might have more knowledge in other fields, so we just all bounce off each other. So it's really good. Like, there's nothing that I haven't got out of this journey that hasn't been great. You know, for any downs that are there, job not going quite right, you know, an upset customer, very few and far between, but it happens occasionally. Like that's part and parcel of any business, right? But all the benefits that I've got out of this, the time back, the financials, the learning, that's the big one for me. I love learning. Like, if I'm not learning in a job or in a career or in something, I don't want to know, I get bored, I want to do something else. So, you know, the fact that this is like constantly challenging me, and, you know, I hired a business coach, as you saw earlier, so it's like, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow in a heartbeat if I wasn't already. So.